Today we have for you some ranked public lobby racing. So this will be 5 laps, 1 shot qualifying. Thankfully I have a setup for this. So our first event of the series is going to be the one and only Silverstone. Let's head on into qualifying and see how we fare. Here we go, as we go to taking full control of the car, and we head up to turn 1, which is flat out. We ran a little bit wide there, but I don't think that's going to cost us too much time as we hit the brakes down into turn 3, into this first little complex section. It's so easy to lose time here, and it's quite easy to gain time. As we head round now onto the first of 3 proper straights on this track. Slam the brakes on into Maggots and Beckett's, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, I do apologise. The track knowledge is not perfect. We swing it down the old start finish straight before we change to the start finish straight we all know and love these days. Just lift off slightly as we throw it around there, try and keep it as flat out as we can, keep the throttle pinned and into this. We've invalidated the lap, that's a shame. We were going rather well then. We'll carry on and finish the lap, obviously. We will be starting towards the back due to that little corner cut. But hopefully it'll be a clean race and we can have some good racing with these randoms. With the random guys in this lobby. We're not racing with anyone from the league tonight, we're just racing randoms. We all know what the ranked lobbies can be like. They can be very bumper car-esque. As we finish, out of the 17 runners, only 7 so far have managed to finish a lap without invalidating. Where that puts us, I'm not sure. Depends how early the other guys got disqualified, I suppose. We'll be starting 8th, we'll take that. Quite happy with that. I think it's 8th. Unless they were showing us 8th for the other guy. We'll be starting 14th, that's fine. Right. Let's see what we can do. 17 drivers. We are starting 14th. Let's see how far up the order we can drag this car. If this is your first visit to my YouTube channel, then I thank you for coming along and joining in on the action. Trying to load twice a week Formula 1 content for you, or any race content. I've also tried to offer MotoGP series in parallel, so it might be MotoGP, it could end up in 2F MotoGP, vice versa. It all depends how much I can play. As we wait for the ever slow loading screens, here we go. As we head down to the race, let's see how we fare against a lobby full of randoms. I've got a guy there on our right who's made his own McLaren Golf livery by the looks of it. We go 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go. Ah, look how many. Drive-through penalty there. Got a little bit twitchy there. That's okay, we can still. I think a fair few people have got drive-through penalties, so this is already very pushy shovey. As we're going to take the undercut on these guys. How was that an illegal overtake? I'm not sure how that was an illegal overtake. I went underneath him. That was no way an illegal overtake, but there we go. We've got a spinner here. Try and get back underneath this chap here. The last word. I've got a drive through, but I can't see many other people with drive throughs, which concerns me a little bit. But it seems like we have the pace in this lobby. There don't seem that quick. Not that that means we'll catch anyone. I think we'll serve our drive through as late as we can, just to make this a bit more interesting than watching me just trundle around. I currently have P5. 3 laps, okay, so I'm not going to serve it this lap. We're catching up to the back here of the next chap, Space Double X, sorry, not Triple X. There's one guy in the pit serving a drive-through, I believe. Flat out through the first right-hander, flat out through this second left-hander. It's more of a kink the downforce these cars produce these days. As we go into this complex little, I'm not sure to call names, we've got the guy behind giving us a little love tap, just letting us know he's there. I'd rather he wasn't there, but as we pull away from him now down this back straight, we are in P4. So, because there's a guy in the pit, that's why. I'm trying to think where I inherited that position from. That's where we got it from. So can we catch this guy who's currently got the 3rd step on the podium? Bear in mind, we do have to stop for a drive-through. I might go in this lap because the field seems pretty spread out, so hopefully we'll come out around other drivers so we can still race. We'll head into the fast trio of corners here. That was pretty flat out. That one's also, as we get on the brake, get back on the power as early as we can. We cruise up to the back of Space Double X. He's not going very quickly here. Well done to him for not just completely ruining our race and turning into us. We're going to take to the pit lane now. Done for speeding in the pit lane. As always, I'm trying to get used to driving these cars with as little assistance as possible. I'm just going to trundle on through. This pit lane takes, it's one of the longest pit lanes on the track, on the circuit, I believe, on the calendar circuit. So we're going to pop out here. I think we're going to pop out in P11. As we are going to try and hunt down the next drivers if we can. I'm not convinced we will, we're a bit far behind. However, there was that guy who was in P2 who also had to drive through, so he could be popping out in front of us at the end of this lap. So let's get a good lap in to try and close up to him a bit more. We have yellow flags. Back to green flags. I'm not sure what's going on around here. This Antox numbered geezer seems to be driving slowly. Has he got damage? I'd be surprised if he has because it's on reduced. Doesn't mean it's not possible. If you have a big smash, it's definitely possible. Let's turn left and then right and then left again. Get on the brakes a little bit. Dab the brakes. Get it straightened up. Get the power down as early as we can. Use a lot of ROs. We're going to leave it about 30%. Just to carry us down this back straight towards Mr. Antox in front of us, who's going very slow. We've caught him at about 2 seconds already this lap. Get the power down as early as we can, swing it to the right.
We're only a second away from the car ahead. Let's see if we can use DRS to pass him.
We should get our DRS flap opened up at the end of this lap. End of this, get on the brakes just to guarantee that. And he was coming across to cover us off. Go underneath him, get the power down. A little bit of urge just to get away from him. Round the corner, open up that flap. Hard on the brakes around this. It's not quite a hairpin, it's nearly a hairpin though. This one is, however, a elongated hairpin. So we're now chasing down Hellas 6612. Gap is just over 2 seconds at the moment, so depending on his pace we should be nearing the back of his car pretty soon. Kiss on the airs again just to close up a little bit more. There's a bit of front wing there. We set a purple middle sector, so if we hadn't jumped the start by all those other cars in front of us doing the same and goading me in, then I feel very confident we could have definitely had a podium. This guy's got a very simple colour scheme to us. Good boy. Got the Pierce Gaming colours on, look.
This is your final lap of the race.
Please don't break. Oh, what's he done that for? Contact between these two in front of us. Needs to be careful not to get caught up in this. Come on. I want to try and catch up to the guy in front. Approaching back marker. Oh yeah, so we are. We've managed to lap someone in a 5-lap race with a drive-through penalty, so
Green flag.
not sure how the rank system works, but we're definitely a lot quicker than the majority of people in this lobby. Can we catch up to Mr. Viking in front of us? The answer is yes, very easily. And we have DRS open. This wires around the side of him. He did cover back over us. I noticed that. The sneaky Russian. Can we pull 3 seconds in this last sector though? I don't think 3 seconds. I think that will be concrete in our final positions. We're going to finish 7th on the track. 8th after penalties. Not going any further down than that, so bit of a disappointing first race, but entertaining all the same. I'm not sure who got the fastest lap there. Let's see if I can find that quickly. Fastest lap. Second quicker than us, but we got held up in traffic quite often, so we'll make that excuse this time. Wait for the last few drivers to finish. I want to thank you guys for making it to this point in the episode. Stay tuned and keep an eye out for any further uploads of this mini-series. I'll probably upload 3 pretty much straight away, and then it will be uploaded at a slower rate of 1, maybe 2 a week, depending on how busy just how busy I am with scheduling content. So we'll take the first race out of 17 best, but as we had a drive-through of that, we could have finished a lot further up towards the sharp end. So thank you all again for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed, hit the like button, let me know what you guys want to see in the future, and until the next one, I will see you guys on the track.